Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. I know I'm late, but I was out doing some grocery shopping so I can get my dinner on later on tonight. How is everyone doing? Hello, Capricorn Flower. Thank you so much for coming over here, getting my channel together. Yes, hit the like button as you come in. Y'all know tonight is drinks in the chat. I didn't have it last night, so tonight is drinks in the chat. Let me fix something here, guys. Give me 1 second. Everyone come in, just hit the like button. Hello, Rena Bass. Hello, hello, hello. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Need to get something together here. 1 second, you guys. Come on in. As you come in, please introduce yourself. Hey, my sweet. Hello, Sonya. Hello, girl. What's the tea? Hello, hello. Y'all know tonight is drinks in the chat. Let me know what y'all drinking. Give me 1 minute. Hello, Gail. Y'all, give me just a second here. I'm trying to get something together for you guys. Give me 1 second. All right, you guys, I'm back. I am back. How is everyone doing? Y'all know we got to wait for the 10-minute mark. So let's see who we got in here. Let's see. Hello, Mary Willis, my mod. Hello, hello, Capricorn Flower. Let's see who else we got in here. Let's see. Yes, hit the like button as you guys come in. Hello, Capricorn Flower. Hello, Sharon. Let's see. Trying to see, make sure I ain't missing nobody. All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. What y'all drinking? What are y'all drinking in the chat? Hello, Ophelia. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna do some ribs. I'm gonna do I might do some fried turkey. I might do some fried turkey. I'm doing some greens, macaroni and cheese, some baked beans, and some corn on the cob. And I'm gonna make my kids a banana pudding. And let's see here. And a banana pudding and probably a cake. But I'm gonna start cooking later on tonight. Okay, Sonya, you said you got a Bud Light. Okay, okay. My sweet said she got a Coca-Cola. All right, and I am drinking a cup water. I did bring some brandy back from Punta Cana, but I don't want to drink it right now because I don't want to get too tipsy because I gotta cook. My brother and I'm calling talking about Mama said you cooking. I'm like, what? I'm just gonna cook a little bit of food for my family, but I can't do my brothers and sisters like that. I'm cooking some dressing, some turkey and dressing. So I guess I'm cooking. And then, and I waited so late to go to the store because, like I said, it's going to cook a little bit of food for my family. But I guess I'm cooking now. Um, I got a ham because I really don't eat that much ham, so I got a small ham. What else? I think that's it. Greens, mac and cheese. I got to make some sweet potatoes. I got to make some of those. So I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make some sweet potatoes as well. Mary, you said you're making ham and greens, mac and cheese, and cornbread. Okay, okay. Yes, yeah. So I wasn't gonna cook, you guys. I was supposed to go to the Millennium concert. I didn't go. I'm a little wore out from my trip. My sister and her daughter went, so I was like, okay, my sister there because we couldn't find her, and so we found out that she's at the concert with her daughter. I said, okay, 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 all right. But happy early Easter, everyone. Happy early Easter. All right. So it looks like we got 18 people in the chat. So we should have 18 likes so far. I know everybody ain't sleeping. You know, this is a holiday weekend, so I know everybody ain't sleep. All right, y'all. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. And let me get some housekeeping out the way. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. It's all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Let me get my other banner up here. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. There is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research and learning and teaching. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Okay, guys, we got that out the way. So y'all see the thumbnail. Mary Willard, you said you drinking golden champagne. Okay. All right, everyone. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Cheers. Let me see y'all. Y'all need to see me. Can y'all see me? I look kind of dark. But cheers, everyone. Cheers. Y'all see I'm drinking my cut water. Yes, cheers, everyone. Cheers. All right. How is everyone doing? How is everybody doing? Let's see here. Why is this coming off? Sorry about that. How's everyone doing? Did I see Kenya drop the whole video today? No, because they said it was just little clips. But let me see, y'all. Let me see what Kenya is that on her YouTube page? I think it's on her YouTube page. I think it's on her YouTube page. Let me just see something, y'all. Let me see if I can find Kenya here. Let me see if I can find Kenya. Y'all, Kenya, I like Kenya, but Kenya be rubbing me the wrong way sometime, y'all. She just be doing too much. She just be doing the most, y'all. Kenya, she just let me see here. I'm for the look on Kenya page. And then also, guys, did y'all see that Pam and Gina surprised Martin at his 60th birthday party? He don't even look 60, y'all. He don't even look 60. Let me see something. Let me see. Let me go to her thing here. Let me see. Okay, so let me go to her thing here. Let me go to her thing here. I don't want to. Okay, I found her page, guys. So let's just take a look at it. I don't want to look at it too much. We're not gonna stay too much on it, but let's just take a look at it just to see what she's talking about. Let's take a look at it here.
Okay, I'm being serious. Okay.
Not
They tried to rig the game, but they cannot fake influence. They, you know who they is, tried it, girl, tried to rig the game, meaning, hey, we're going to try to make you think this over here. You cannot fake influence. And I am influential. Hey, everyone, it's your girl, Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore hair care. Kenya Moore hair spa. Said out of her own mouth that she has a lot of evidence of Brit Eady's past performances, gigs. Let me say this for the people in the back. We did not get any photos from any person. They came directly from a search online. The photos that were revealed are not considered revenge porn. I went so far as, oh my God, did I do something wrong? I don't know this lady. I don't know any of her ex-boyfriends. I don't know any of her ex-friends. I've never seen this lady before in my life. I want to make sure I didn't break any laws. So I engaged a local attorney who advised me about the federal law as well as the Georgia state law. I shared photos that were readily available online. I did not commit revenge porn. I shared a publicly available photo that was accessible online. If I showed Kim Kardashian's sex tape right now, is that revenge porn? It's not. And then while we're talking about that, I've already said it was wrong. I should not have done it at my salon, this beautiful salon that I've worked so hard for, that spent a lot of money on, that money that could have been spent in other areas, including supporting my child. So yes, I am very sorry that I shared the photos because it wasn't right, but I did not break the law. and I'm very sorry for what I did. So in the comfort of my own home, I was joking around with my bestie, which I always do, my very best friend, Brandon DeShazer. We were having a dispute on the show with Phaedra, and I was in my closet and I brought out one of my firearms, and I'm like, oh, do I have to use this on Phaedra tonight? Giggling, ha, 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 he. Phaedra was not around, nowhere to be present. Phaedra never saw it. I never said it in any threatening way. I was not upset. You cannot compare apples to oranges. If you want to do that, does Phaedra sitting on the reunion couch with her taser ready for me count? Okay, moving on.
Tell us about your first interaction with Brit and why you feel like she misinterpreted your energy.
Oh, I don't think she misinterpreted anything. It was all very calculated. So the first interaction I had with all of the ladies was actually really pleasant. I was excited to meet them. It was season 16. I'm like, oh my God, this is season 16. I'm the only one standing that's a real OG, 12, 13 years in, and I felt like I could be mother to everyone. I'm a mother, okay? Show these girls I've been through the fire. I know what it's like to be a newbie. I know what it's like to be here. I know everything that could possibly happen has happened to me on this show. And I felt like I could speak, as someone that could be supportive, could read a girl if she's wrong. And my first interaction with all of the newbies, I was like, oh, you girls are so pretty. Kelly was there, Brittany was there, everyone was there except for Angela at the moment, and also Drew. And I just remember coming in, just being very pleasant to everyone. And there was an issue about a ring that someone made. I feel as though that was clearly a made up issue. If someone has an engagement ring on and not a wedding band, not the other way around, because if you just have on one ring and it's just a circular ring, that's usually a wedding band. Now you could choose to wear whatever you want to wear on your hand. No one's saying that. I was confused at what she was saying about it being a new ring or a different ring, or her second ring is actually what she said. I'm like, oh, you've been married before? I don't know this girl. I never seen her before in my life. So again, you're wearing an engagement ring. I'm assuming that either you're engaged or you're I don't think you could be anything else. I think my fans know and I'm being shady. I think they call me the shade assassin for a reason. That wasn't shady. We know what my shady looks like. Let's move on. It wasn't shady. So after I saw her and, we had the whole moment again about the hug was a very awkward. I don't like to hug. If you see me out in public, I will probably never hug you because I do believe people transfer energy to you and you have to really kind of know someone and know where they're coming from to hug them. So I don't really hug people that I don't know. That's not a crime. That is a boundary that I have for myself, and people need to respect that. It's not personal. Then we get to the next time I see her, the Balmain event. I'm like,
okay, guys. So what do we think about Kenya? What do we think about what she's saying? What do we think? Okay, you said Kenya has been in these YouTube streets. Okay. Okay, guys. So my thing is this right here. It's too late for Kenya to come out and try to clean things up. You should have came out when, after the episode was aired. This episode aired a week or two ago. Why are you now trying to come out on YouTube and all of a sudden with your confessions here? Are you trying to supplement your income by trying to get a YouTube check? Just saying. Just asking. Because why all of a sudden now you got a YouTube page? Are you trying to supplement your income now? That allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, you're not suspended anymore. You're actually fired. Let me know what y'all think. It's a lot of people now, actors, singers, they are coming onto YouTube. Why? Now, I have nothing against nobody trying to get a bag. I have nothing against anybody trying to do that. But why all of a sudden are y'all on YouTube now? What's going on here? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. 20 likes and 27 in the chat. Let's get those likes up. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Hello, Kathy. Yes, Kathy. Kenya's doing too much. Kenya, like she said she's that bitch. That's what she said. I don't think so. Okay. Alicia said, well, you broke the law in the state of Georgia. It's a felon what you did. Kenya is saying that she didn't break any laws, you guys. She is saying that the pictures that she got is from the internet. Now, and in her defense, I didn't try to Google it, but I don't think they got pictures like that on the internet of Brit. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Yes, I think everybody's after the money, you guys. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, if that's what you don't want to do, go for it. But I just think it's weird, like when Carlos King, he came out and got a YouTube channel. What's going on here? Just asking. I'm just asking, guys. What's going on? Everybody's on these YouTube streets, baby. Everybody is trying to get to the bag. But I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. But my whole thing with Kenya, if you saying you that bitch and you know you that bitch, why did you have to go to this extreme to put all this girl business out here? These pictures are from when she was underage. And I don't think you can Google these pictures, you guys. I do not. I do not. And she coming on this YouTube looking like the Black Elvira. If y'all my age, y'all know who Elvira is. Y'all know who she is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Kenya's going through a midlife crisis. It's something going on. Because you never let a newbie trick you like that. And I feel that she got tricked. That's just my personal opinion. They didn't trick your ass out of a check, out of a bag. Because Bravo, from what I know, they pay really good. And who cannot use the extra income, with the times that we're in? And she also stated that she used some of her daughter college money that she was saving up to put in that salon. So how are you going to replace that, Kenya? Are you coming on the internet now here on these YouTube to try to replace that income that you took away from your daughter's college fund? Just saying. That's what she said. I didn't say it. She said. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Kenya, you know what? She remind me of a Black Elvira. She just, my whole thing is when you know you that bitch, you don't have to tell everybody. Everybody gonna know it. Everybody gonna know it. You don't have to come on these YouTube streets talking about you that bitch. If you that bitch, you ain't got to tell everybody. We gonna know it. But I think she going through a midlife crisis. Like she's at that dinner table talking about her cat, And Portia said she had a big one. They asking about her underwear. Guess she don't wear. Is this the thing, guys? Now people don't wear underwear. Let me know in the chat. Now I'm 50, so I know these little young girls. They tell me they don't wear underwear, but are the 50-year-olds doing that too? Not wearing panties? Just let me know in the chat. 20 likes and 31 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, guys, please and thank you. Is this the thing, guys? Because y'all know I'm old school. I can't go nowhere, without being covered down there. But I'm just asking, is this some type of Hollywood thing or new thing that you don't supposed to wear underwear? Let me know in the chat. You never tried to replace money because it is so disrespectful. Okay, Alicia, okay. 20 likes and 31 in the chat. Can we get those likes up, please? And thank you. You said you hoping she saved money for herself? You said you're 53 and it depends. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I wear underwear every day. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm just not with the new stuff. I can't do it. You know, if I have on a dress or something, maybe I wear a thong or something like that. I cannot leave out my house without underwear on. I'm just, I don't know. I'm just not with, you know, this new generation. They got something going all the time. I can't do it. 20 likes and 31 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. I'm drinking cut water. I did want to try the rum that I brought back. And guys, let me tell you, this is how they get you. We're going to put a little dart in there for a second. Now, you know, if you bring alcohol back from your trip, you got to put it under the plane. Okay. They knew I had alcohol because I bought this rum because we went to a rum tasting. And, you know, I didn't, you know, I've been to wine tastings, but never a rum tasting. So I thought that would be something neat to do. And we went to the rum tasting. There's a particular way you're supposed to hold your glass for the rum, and a particular way you're supposed to smell it and move it around. You don't supposed to grab the rum around the rim. It's just like the wine. You grab it from the bottom. They said because you make it more hotter if you grab it around the rim. I didn't know that. That's what they told us when we did the rum tasting. It was about, we tasted 4 different rums, and a lot of them, the color, I didn't know that there's different colors, like a light brown, a yellow, a reddish color. But anyway, I bought this rum. It was like a caramel kind of rum. You're supposed to drink it over ice on the, you know, on the rocks. It tastes very good. And also I bought this minty flavor one that tastes really good as well. So I put it in my refrigerator so I can stay chilled. So if I have people over, I can, you know, offer them some, you know, as a drink. But it tastes really good. But the thing is, when I tried to bring it back home, my luggage was over. I had to pay $100 and some for that fucking rum. Excuse me, not to cuss, for the rum to come back to the States with me. I had to pay $100 and some for it to come back over. I thought that was a little bit extreme, but it was too late. I already had bought the rum. I had bought 2 bottles of rum. Well, 3 bottles, 3. And I had to put it in my luggage to bring it back here to the States, but I had to pay for it. Yeah, you know, your luggage is going to be over. You put those bottles of, you know, any type of bottle of alcohol you put in your suitcase, it's going to make your luggage over 50 pounds. So I had to pay for it. I was kind of like, oh my God. Rum gives you heartburn? Okay. But you know what, guys? I'm not a big rum drinker. I don't like brown liquor really. But when I tasted this rum at the rum tasting, it was good. Because I'm usually a white drinker. But I tasted the rum and it was really good. So I bought it. You never drank it on the rocks, but this is like a caramel wine. It's like a caramel. It's really good. It's like a caramel wine, and you don't want to mix anything. Well, I guess you could maybe mix Coke with it, but I think if you drink it on the rocks with ice real slow, you'll get the actual flavor for it. They had us drinking it with like chocolate. You eat the chocolate first, and then take the rum and swish it around in your mouth. I didn't know you're supposed to swish it around in your mouth. I just found that out. Also, you can drink it with some cheese and honey. It tastes really good. So the cheese with it, and then the chocolate with it, and then the honey, it tastes really, really good. So I learned, you know, I like to try different things when I go out of the country. You know, if they got like different, you know, like wine tasting, rum tasting, I like to do all of that. So I had to bring me some back. Once I tasted it, I was like, okay, I like it. So I did bring me some back. You said give us a lesson? Some of it on my YouTube. But like I said, guys, I learn stuff all the time. I did not know you're not supposed to grab your drink from around the rim. It makes it warm faster. you're always supposed to grab it from the bottom. From the bottom, like if you got like a margarita glass or a champagne glass or whatever glass you got, you grab it from the bottom because you don't want to keep grabbing it around the rim with our, with the palm of our hands. It's making the drink get warmer. So if you grab it from the bottom, they say your drink will stay cooler longer. Like I said, I didn't know that. I learn stuff every time I go on my trip. I try to do some type of tasting, so if I can learn different things. Yeah, so that was a kind of experience. So I'm usually a white drinker, like tequila or vodka or something like that. Something white like Ciroc. What's the other one? Oh, what is the other one? Cause my sister, she drinks it all the time. Margarita with it'll come to me, but we always put white liquor. But I think tomorrow, people come over, I will let them taste the rum that I brought back from Punta Cana over some ice and see how they like it. Yes, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button, please, and thank you. 37 likes and 48 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Is girl, what's the tea? Yes, because when you drink wine, right? I was doing it wrong myself, guys. You have to you swish it around a little bit, and whatever you got your wine in, you hold it from the bottom. You don't want to hold it around the rim because your palms will make it warm. So if you get, the little martini glass, margarita glass, whatever glass you got, grab it from the bottom, or either if it got like a stem, or grab it in the middle. You don't want to grab it around the sides. It's gone. Even with wine, with anything you drink it, grab it from the middle of it. Don't grab it around the rim. It's going to make it warmer. Yes, hit the like button, guys, and share the video, please, and thank you. You said my drink is Casamigo Blanca. Okay. Now, when y'all go out, make sure you're grabbing it from the bottom, or if they give us some little fancy glasses, the martini glasses, the margarita glasses, the stem in the middle, grab it from there. Don't grab it around the rim because you will make your drink go warmer faster. And then, guys, this is new drink. When I go out, when I get from being kind of tired, it's called the Miami Vice. It's half daiquiri and half pina colada. And it has, you could put whatever like white liquor you drink, put it in there, ask them to put it in there. It tastes so good. It's called the Miami Vice. Half daiquiri and half pina colada, but your tequila in there or whatever you put in there. It's really good. It's really, really good. 48 likes and 56 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Even if you're in the bushes, can you please jump down and give me a like? Because I'm trying to keep myself in the algorithm. Because you guys know when I was on my trip, I was being naughty. I was not doing a lot of blogging and talking. But I said we can't do that. We have to show them the trip and stuff like that. But we were just having such a good time. Y'all know my girl, Sassy T from the 803, Tea Talk with Your Girl, and Sandra P, Gen Extra. But Sandra wasn't with us this time. It was just Tea Talk and Sassy T from the 803. And then we had Regina there, and we had Sheila Joe there. We had a ball, guys, 5 days. So every day, every time we go on a trip, we're going to try to add an extra day on. So that's our thing that we're trying to do. We're trying to take a trip every 3 to 4 months. So that's what we're trying to do, guys. I told y'all once I turned 50, that was just it. I want to enjoy my life. I want to do the things I want to do and have fun with grown women. We go on vacation. We have such a great time. And then when it's time for us to go home, we all get sad. Because we love each other that much. And shout out to Melanie Sharie. Without Melanie Sharie, I would not have met these wonderful women. They my big sis. We just get along so well. We don't argue. We don't do none of that. We just be so happy to see each other. So we have a good time, y'all. We really do. Hit the like button as you come in. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you guys. Yeah, Mel is the one. Without Mel, I would never met these women. Think about it. I would when I first started on YouTube, I went to my first mimosas with Melody in Atlanta. And I told you guys, y'all know the story I told y'all. I've never traveled by myself before. Never, ever traveled by myself before. And at that time, I was not a blogger or a content creator. And ever since I went that one time, I met Sassy. And then I went to a meet and greet. I met Tea Talk with Your Girl. Who else was there? I forgot. It was somebody else there. I met them, and after that, I met those ladies. And that was it. Every time, Mel would have a mimosas with Melody, I would meet them there. We would all, talk to each other. Okay, we meet here, this and that, and then I became a content creator. Yeah, and then I became a content creator. Yes, you guys. That's how I met them. And so without Melody bringing the Melometers together or the Melanie supporters, and I'm going to this event, I would have never met them. So shout out to Melanie Sharie for letting me meet my my big sister, Tea Talk with Your Girls, Sassy T from the 803, Sandra P. Gen Extra, also Sheila Joe, and also Regina. So shout out to Melanie because I love these ladies. I have such a great time with them guys. I know people hear about girls trip gone wrong. They get into it. We don't get into it. We don't do that. We're there to reset and to have a good time and just love on one another. That's all. We don't have any hidden agendas. We look out for one another. And, it's hard to find, friends like that. And these are my friends. These are my sisters. I love them to death, guys. I do. So we just have a good time with each other. You said the next trip you coming, Alicia? Okay. I ordered a millimeter fan yesterday on her TikTok live. Okay. I try to be positive. And then guys, you know how you have a good time, and when it's time to go home, or it's the next day, we all get sad. And we always tell each other I love you. These are some good women, you guys. Really, really good women. All of them got good aura. We just love each other. Like I said, when it's time to go home, we all get sad. We all get sad. But when we meet each other, we be so happy to see each other. No hidden agendas, no rah-rah, none of that. We grown women, And like I told y'all, even if y'all are a member of Sassy's channel, Tea Talk with Your Girl, my channel, or Sandra channel, if y'all want to go on the next trip with us, if y'all are a member, y'all can, come along with us. You just have to be a member for 60 days. But, we have no hidden agendas. We want positive, positive vibes, positive women that's looking to go on trips, have fun. That's what we're looking for. We're not with the rah-rah, y'all. We want to catch flights, not feelings. We don't want to do none of that shit. We want to have a good time, y'all. Who wants to do that? And Regina is one of my members. Regina is a member of my page. Also, I think she's a member on the Sassy T and Tea Talk with Your Girl. Sheila Joe as well. We have a good time. They are our members of our page, and they come with us. We have a good time. We cut up, y'all. We cut up. We have a good time. And there's nothing wrong, guys, with meeting new people. Look, we live all over. We're not from the same state. We live all over, and that's good to meet people from all over and bond as sister, create a sisterhood. Because people always think we the angry Black women. No, we want to have fun. We want to have fun. We want to travel to different countries and have fun. That's all. Yes, no mess, no mess, no hidden agendas. You know, some people come places with hidden agendas and things like that. Who wants to be like that? We're up in age. I'm up in age. I'm 51 years old. Who wants to do that shit? Not me. I want to drink. Girl, we was drinking on our trip. I know y'all saw pictures. We were having a good time. And everybody, we feel safe with one another. That's the key. Safe with one another. We okay with one another. You know, we don't have no rah-rahs, no arguments and shit like that. That's for these little young girls. We don't do that shit. If you know, if we on a trip with somebody and somebody don't have something, we're gonna make sure that person got it. You know, that's the type of time I'm on. Go back and talk about people. We don't do that shit. We grown women with kids and grandkids. Who does that type of shit? I'm not on that type of shit. I'm on positive vibes, positive shit. I'm not with the arguing and all that shit. We don't do that. You know, like I said, we have respect and love for one another. And again, without Melanie, I would have never met these ladies, and you know, we wouldn't have never been able to get together. So I appreciate Melanie for that. You know, hey, baby girl, 1981, my mod. Hello, hello. Okay, you, Mary Willis said, I have two best friends that we have so much fun and love like sisters. Yes, you know what? You said thank you. I'm too old for that too. Yeah, people is too old for this shit. I'm not arguing with nobody on no YouTube, no nothing. I ain't got time. You know, we call ourselves the flight catchers. We catch flights. We ain't got time for the bullshit. Whatever. Y'all talk about me, say whatever you want to say. I don't give a shit. You know, I'm too old for that. Some people gonna like me, some people not, and I'm okay with that. I'm too old to care about if somebody like me or not. I'm too old for that. Hello, Nacho. Hello, hello. Right, girl, what's the tea? It's time to have fun and not fight and argue. Right, nobody got time for that. I don't have time for it. Look, baby girl, so I find myself walking away from foolishness. Right. And people think if you walk away from stuff, you're scared of people. Look, I'm not scared of nobody. I don't have a point to prove to nobody. I don't have to argue with nobody. Goodbye. Have a great day. Enjoy your life. God bless you. I don't have time for the bullshit. I don't. Look, I want to be on the beach drinking me a Bob Marley or a Miami Vice. That's all. That's it. That's what I'm trying to do, y'all. I don't want to argue with nobody. We too old for that. We have kids and grandkids. I don't want to do that. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm just not gonna do it. Hello, Linnell Silver. Hello, hello. And you know, it's a lot of groups with people our age, 40 and 50 and 60 and 70 and older. They have like groups where they go on trips and stuff together, and they don't even know each other. They go on trips and stuff together, cruises together, things like that. People be on something else. People ain't on this bullshit. No. It's a couple of groups like that they get together, they go on trips and stuff and things like that. I want to be going to fucking brunches and stuff looking cute. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for the shit bullshit. Now, you know, guys, let me know, you know, like I said, if you in Sassy's membership or Tea Talk with Your Girl or Sandra P or my membership, I did put information in there that we're going to be doing a meet and greet trip. We don't exchange any money. We tell you what resort we're going to be at, and you guys, you book your own room, you book your own flight and everything. And we always do all exclusive where you get, you know, they have the food and drink included. So we don't take any money from anybody. We tell you where you know, what hotel we're going to be at, and you book your hotel and your flight, you know. So that is in the members only. live that I do. So I, do tell you guys about that. So if you guys are a member of our channels, or if you'd like to become a member, it's $2.99 a month. Not very much, $3 a month. That's really nothing. But we, talk about our trips and stuff. And then like Melanie do just say Melanie do a mimosas with Melody, or she did the Winter Wonderland. We will do a meet and greet with our supporters or members, and we'll tell y'all where we're gonna be at. And then y'all just come and we talk to y'all, we take pictures, we just, but we not with the rah-rah. We own positive shit. We not with the rah-rah. So, that's the kind of stuff we be on. No, if you come to the meet and greet, nobody has to pay nothing. We just tell you what like a restaurant we're gonna be at, or if it's a bar and grill where we're gonna be at, and you just come. Because I'm thinking that if you're going to a Mimosas with Melanie or Winter Wonderland, we're gonna come, and like we'll probably come that Friday, and she usually has the Mimosas with Melanie on a Saturday. So we would have the meet and greet on a Friday. So, if our supporters want to come, our subscribers or members, we tell y'all where we're going to be at, and y'all just come. A lot of people have, they do come to the meet and greets. This is our members and our subscribers. They do come because they're already there, and they just come with to where we're at. That's all. And we have a good time. You said Bob Marley had tea chocolate. Yes. Look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had about 6 of those things. Woo, baby, I was feeling good. I was feeling good. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Yes. Welcome. You said that sounds nice. They were nice. They were nice guys. We had a ball, y'all. We had a ball. So hopefully, you guys can come with us on the next one. It's in January. We're going to be going to Jamaica for, I think we're going to have like a meet and greet trip in Jamaica. So, and if you, like I said, if you're in any one of our memberships, the information is in there, and then you DM me and let me know, okay, hey, I'm going to go. And guys, the trip is not very much. Think about this. This trip is not until January of 2026. So everybody can save. If they want to go, you can save and put your money to the side. Like I say, everybody pay for their own hotel, their own trip, and their own air flight and things like that. But, let me know if you're a member, or if you want to become a member. It's $2.99 a month. So just let me know. 50 likes and 56 in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mary. I haven't been seeing Linda Gamble, y'all. Is Linda okay? I haven't seen her. Or is she on vacation? Because I haven't seen her. Wait a minute. I think she said they're having a family reunion, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know my people that be in my chats and stuff. I'll be looking for y'all. I just want to make sure y'all okay. All right, guys. So let's get on to it, guys. So now with Kenya. So what is the reason that Kenya came on and did a confession? What was the reason? Oh, her grandson was hurt. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You guys pray for Linda's grandson. My thoughts and prayers go up to her and her grandson. I'm so sorry to hear that. Prayers for Linda Gamble's grandson, guys. I don't know his name, but I'm praying that he be okay, because Linda is a good woman, you guys. Linda Gamble is the hardest working mod on these YouTube streets. She's all of the mods are hard working. Thank you. And I thank you guys, all my mods, from the bottom of my heart, for coming over here and modding for me, because I know you guys don't have to do that, but I thank you guys very much. Y'all will come over here and get the channel together. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, my prayers going up for Linda Gamble's grandson. Prayers for Linda Gamble's grandson, guys. Hello, Lisa Foster, my member and tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, CC. Yes, prayers going up for Linda Gamble's grandson. Everybody, prayers. Hello, Dot Willie. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think another CC posted he was okay, but you're not sure. I could be wrong. Okay. Okay. Yes, prayers going up for Linda and her grandson. And guys, what I was gonna say is that I don't know why did Kenya come out after all this happened? Why are you coming out now? So I'm just gonna say this. Maybe she was suspended at first, pending investigation, and now she's fired, allegedly. So this is why she's coming out now? Because they have went on and fired her? Because guys, I told y'all they taking this RP serious now. It, like I said, back in my days in the 80s and 90s, it wasn't a big deal about a lot of stuff that's a big deal now. They are taking this stuff seriously. Okay, she is saying Bravo is lying and so is Brit. Now, I want to show y'all this clip that now y'all remember when Nene left the show or whatever happened to Nene. Y'all remember this. Let me just go over to this here. Now, why didn't she say the same thing, guys? She was shading Nene. She was shading Nene. So now all of a sudden the shoe was on the other foot. Now it's a problem. The shoe is on the other foot now. So now she has something to say about Nene. Y'all remember she was talking about Nene. Y'all remember that when Nene had left the show. So I know we guys remember this clip here. So let me put it on here so we can see it. Now, I told y'all karma, when that karma come for your ass, y'all, telling you it's something different. Now let me know if y'all remember this.
Means that the network is sending you a message. You're not as important as you think you are. The message is very clear. Either the network feels that you're still a valuable asset on the show, or they don't, and you're replaced or phased out, and you just have to move on. It clearly means that the network is sending you a message. You're not as important as you think you are. The message is very clear. Either the network feels that you're still a valuable asset on the show, or they don't, and you're replaced or phased out, and you just have to move on. That clearly means that the network is sending you a message. You're not as important as you think you are. The message is very clear. Either the network feels that you're still a valuable asset on the show, or they don't, and you're replaced or phased out, and you just have to move on. That clearly means that the network is sending you a message. You're not as important as you think you are. The message is very clear. Either the network feels that you're still a valuable asset on the show, or they don't, and you're replaced or phased out, and you just have to move on. That clearly means that the network is sending you a message. You're not as important as you think you are. The message is very clear. Either the network feels that you're still a valuable asset on the show, or they don't, and you're replaced or phased out, and you just have to move on. That clearly means that the network is sending you a message. You're not as important as you think you are. The message is very clear. Either the network feels that you're still a valuable asset on the show, or they don't, and you're replaced.
This is valid. This is valid, guys. This is valid. This is valid. Okay, baby. You said, I'm glad she waited until everything aired. She has the right to tell her own story instead of everyone else trying to tell it. Just saying. Okay. All right, baby. Okay. Karma do not play. Karma and drama always comes back around. Okay. Oh my God, who's talking? Okay. Please hit the like button when you come in, please, and thank you. Now, I have nothing against Kenya, but I think what she did was dirty. And I said in my last video, both of them was wrong. We are grown women here. There should have been a way for them to talk it out instead of degrading each other, pow-powing, if you may say, or showing pictures of people. That's all I'm saying. You know, we grown women. There's, you know, we trying to teach our kids that there's, you know, more ways to, instead of fighting and arguing, there's other ways to work out things. And then if they could have went out to brunch or lunch and talked about it. There could have been a mutual party there. And if they still could get it together, it's okay to say, okay, I still don't feel this is right, each party. And then just let them say, thank you for the lunch. But, you know, I don't think, you know, we can be friends. And there's nothing wrong with that. And move on. But if y'all are in the same circles, there's nothing wrong with being cordial around each other. Because remember, we are grown 50-plus-year-old women. I agree. Kenya took it too far. When you start going and putting up pictures and shit, that's the only thing. That's the only thing. But Kenya said she did take it too far. Both of them took it too far. But why didn't y'all both have the same energy at the time? You know, that both of y'all took it too far. Y'all both had the same energy. Now it's too far. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, so Brit is saying, let's listen to this once, you guys. Brit is saying that it was not like that. So let's wait a minute, guys. Wait 1 second. Let's just take a listen.
They would have my back more. I thought they would be more supportive. And I just feel that because she has been around for so long, I think nobody wanted to just step on any toes or just, you know, not have her back. And wrong is wrong. And a lot of these beautiful women, they have a family. And I'm just like, how would you feel if you were put in the situation that I was put in? And that's when I'm just like, let's use logic. Nobody would want to go through what I experienced. And I'm so grateful that I was not in that room when that happened, because that would have been a moment where she was looking to trigger me and she was looking for me to act out. She was not threatened by me, because you don't do something like that if you're threatened. So for her to do that, it was all premeditated. She had no, you know, she was never interested in making things right. She wanted to embarrass me. She wanted to humiliate me. And this was her big moment. So why would you do this at your big moment for someone that you're threatened by? Why? Why would you do that?
Did some of the other ladies though rally around you? Because I know, like in that moment,
what Kelly rallied. She left. All the ladies were disappointed. I mean, a couple of them stood back. Maybe Drew and I think Angela. No, she did come, but they knew it was wrong. But I felt that they still wanted to support her, and that's what I didn't like. Sometimes you have to stand on business and say this isn't right, and hold your friends accountable. If someone is really truly your friend, they're going to tell you when you're wrong. Not sugarcoat it, not pretend like it's okay or she deserved it. No, wrong is wrong. And that's why I was disappointed with some of the ladies that they were just like, well, no, you couldn't imagine being put in that position. And that's why I was just a little hurt by the ladies. And it was a very emotional time for me when I needed everyone's support. And I'm grateful that in that time, Kelly was there for me. Cynthia had my back. Portia, which was a friend of, well, still a friend of Kenya, she came there and was just like, I couldn't do this. And, you know, it's an unfortunate situation. And I'm so glad that I wasn't there because she wanted to potentially take this opportunity from me. And she was like, see, you should be gone. I was a little disappointed in some of the ladies and I thought they would have my back more. I thought they would be more supportive. And I just feel that because she has been around for so long, I think nobody wanted to just step on any toes or just, you know, not have her back. And wrong is wrong. And a lot of these beautiful women, they have a family. And I'm just like, how would you feel if you were put in the situation that I was put in? Mm-hmm. And I did something that I wish I could take back. But what she did was a million times worse. So there's no way you could go around and play the victim now. I mean, I did some things myself that, of course, I'm going to take accountability for that, you know, I should have done. But outside of that, I really had an opportunity to really get to know the ladies.
Then they kept sending me information. That's some nasty work.
You left.
Yeah.
Before this went down. So what was your reaction when you found out what happened?
I couldn't believe it because I came in there wanting to be apologetic and give her flowers. And I gave her a nice card where I wanted her to read it. And I left. And just to know that everybody started screaming and I heard the commotion of everybody like running out of the door. And I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? And Kelly was just like, you'll never believe this woman put poster boards of the most nastiest, vile things ever. I mean, she came from my marriage. She called me, all types of very nasty names. And she showed I did something that I wish I could take back. But what she did was a million times worse. So there's no way you could go around and play the victim now. I mean, I did some things myself that, of course, I'm going to take accountability for that, I should have done. But outside of that, I really had an opportunity to really get to know the ladies.
Then they kept sending me information.
Okay, guys, what do we think about what Brit said? What do y'all think? You said Brit has no remorse. Neither do Kenya. Okay. Sonia says cry me a river. Okay. You said Bravo is behind Brit doing all of these interviews. Okay. Okay. Betty says sometimes even when we admit we were wrong, it won't be good enough for more people. Won't be good enough for some people. You're right about that. You can say that you're sorry, and some people still are not going to accept it. You're right about that. Hello, Deborah Randall, my member and tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the chat. Tonight, guys, it's drinks in the chat because we didn't have it Friday night. So tonight is drinks in the chat. Let me know what y'all drinking. You said you sick of both of them? Okay. Okay. Okay, good night, Dot Wooly. Good night, and thank you so much for coming over supporting the channel. Thank you. Good night. Happy Easter. Yes, guys. So we will see. We will see if Kenya ever comes back. If some people are saying she's fired, some people say she's suspended. But my opinion, maybe she's fired. I don't know that for sure, but in just my opinion, okay, she could not. I don't want anyone to lose their job, with the economy we're in right now with the orange man. We don't know what he's up to, what he's going to do, in my opinion. So I don't want anyone to lose their income. I do not want anyone to lose their income. But we have to be accountable. And I do like when friends, your friend is going to tell you when you're wrong or right. I like friends like that. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Okay? I don't want you to sugarcoat shit for me because we're friends. Tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. Okay? That's the type of, time I'm on. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Because I know my friend is not going to tell me anything wrong. Okay? Okay. So guys, what do we think about Marvin Sapp saying that he's getting death threats? Let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think Marvin Sapp is getting death threats, you guys? Because Marvin Sapp is saying that he's getting threatened, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do y'all think that people are actually threatening him? Do y'all think that he's getting death threats? Because he's saying that he needed the $40,000 because he had to rent the space that they were in. He had to pay for the photographer. He had to pay a lot of bills. So he said he was trying to collect the $40,000 for that, guys. What do y'all think about that? Let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that that's what he was doing? Do y'all think that's what he was doing? That's what Marvin Sapp said he needed the money for. That's why he was asking everybody for the money. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Do y'all think that that was the reason that he's given that he was asking people for money? That was in the audience. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all think that's what he was doing. Because that's what he's saying. Do you guys think he needed the money? Do y'all think that Marvin Sapp needed the money, guys? Because this is what he said he needed the money for. Give me 1 second here. I'm just trying to pull it up here where he said he needed the money. Okay, give me 1 second here, guys. Let me bring this up here. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Do y'all think Marvin Sapp needed the money? Now, this man is a millionaire. Just saying. So let's see here.
Out of hand and needs to stop before someone gets hurt. Since the video of Marvin Sapp closing the church doors and requesting $40,000 from his congregation has gone viral, the gospel singer's life has been a living hell, and now people are threatening to take him out. Marvin Sapp was a guest on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show to discuss the
people are threatening to take
backlash he's receiving, and it's much worse than anyone would think. The gospel singer says his church has been getting phone calls from people who are calling and cursing him out. Things have gotten so bad that his staff is now afraid, but even worse, the gospel singer says he's now receiving death threats from anonymous people who are threatening to take him out over the $40,000. Okay, y'all, this situation with Marvin Sapp is getting completely out of hand and needs to stop.
Do y'all think Marvin Sapp are getting death threats?
Heard that right. Nick Cannon was in a relationship with.
Do y'all think Marvin Sapp is getting death threats, guys? Just asking. What do y'all think? Okay, let me let y'all see this other one. This is what he said he needed the money for. Do y'all think Marvin Sapp is getting death threats? Let me let y'all hear the rest of it. Wait a minute. Let me put it up here.
Gathering at a convention center that seats 2,000 people. With that being said, the money had to go towards renting the convention center, making preparations for the international gathering, and workers including an IT department, which was in charge of streaming the service online. In a Facebook post, Marvin Sapp also said it was his responsibility to raise the conference's budget and claims he also made a donation that was much greater than the $20 he requested from the congregation. According to the gospel singer, the sermon was given during an international gathering at a convention center that seats 2,000 people. With that being said, the money had to go towards renting the convention center, making preparations for the international gathering, and workers including an IT department, which was in charge of streaming the service online. In a Facebook post, Marvin Sapp also said it was his responsibility to raise the conference's budget and claims he also made a donation that was much greater than the $20 he requested from the congregation. According to the gospel singer, the sermon was given during an international gathering at a convention center that seats 2,000 people. With that being said, the money had to go towards renting the convention center, making preparations for the international gathering, and workers including an IT department, which was in charge of streaming the service online. In a Facebook post,
okay, guys, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that this money he said that he needed went towards the do y'all think the money, you guys, went towards the place he had to rent out? Also, IT. Y'all heard him say that. IT. What do y'all think? He's getting threatened, y'all. The man is getting threatened. Okay, you said. So now he's getting threatened, but he went and made a song. But yeah, that's what he says. Deborah, I'm about to open a can of Cutwater fountain at my liquor store. I have the Long Island iced tea. Oh my God, Deborah, you better let me know how it tastes, because y'all know I was saying I do not drink brown liquor, but let me know how the Long Island iced tea tastes so I can go get it. If it don't get you too buzzed, Deborah, what is the percent alcohol in it? What? Let me know in the chat. What is the percent alcohol? Because I'm kind of scared of it. No, for what? He just got caught. Okay, my sweet. You said no. CC said nope. That stuff was probably already paid for. Sonia said okay. He should be ashamed of himself. Well, he could have said that. Okay, Mary. Okay. Nope, don't believe it. No, let's see. No, every time someone gets in trouble, they claim threats. Okay. Okay. Well, he should have just said that then. Okay. Then he should have told the congregation them to start with. Congregation that to start with. He wanted to lock them in the room. Right. The part that got me, guys, when he told the ushers to stand in front of the door or whatever he said. That would get, look, I would have got scared. I wouldn't know what the hell was going on here. I would have got scared. Look, I'm just being honest with y'all. If they would have told them ushers to stand in front of that door, I would have thought something was going on. I got bad nerves. I would have thought something was going on, guys. I have really bad nerves. I would have thought that if I would have gave them $20, they weren't going to let me out. That's what I would have thought. Just saying. You said the lies. Girl, what's the tea? Said the lies. Okay. Mary said Marvin Sapp was wrong. Ma Sweet said now he wants more money and sympathy. Allegedly. Saya said, yes, I believe his life is being threatened. Okay. You said, Cece said, why the heck would people threaten his life? If it's true, it shouldn't be easy to prove. Okay. Shouldn't you have funds to pay for a venue before the conference? That's backwards. Right. Oh, now you say that. Okay. Me too. I would have been looking around. I've never been anywhere, and they They say lock the doors. Look, I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all know I tell y'all the truth. Y'all are like family to me, so I tell y'all the truth. If they would have told the ushers to, what did he say? He said, he said, close the doors. So in my mind, I would have been thinking, okay, if I don't give this $20, am I going to be able to get the fuck out of here? What the fuck is going on? What if I just, a lot of times I don't have cash. I usually carry, I carry a $2 bill for luck. In my wallet. That's mainly what I have unless I'm planning to go somewhere and I need to tip people. Because if I get good service, I will tip you. I do not like going to any type of restaurant and I don't have cash with me to be able to tip my waitress if they do a good job for me. Now, if you do a bad job, I'm not going to tip you if I don't get good service. That's just me. But if you do a good job, I want to have some type of cash in my wallet to give you if you do a good job. And usually if we go out and meet, and I travel real small. My sister and my first cousin, who's like a sister to me, and my other cousin, Tasha, as well. She's my second cousin. We usually travel together. And if I know I'm going out, I will go get cash, right? You do a good job, I will give you a tip. And even we, like I said, we're grown. We take Ubers now to places because we want to drink and have fun, but not too tipsy, but we do want to have a couple of drinks. So we're responsible when we take an Uber. So I want to be able to tip the Uber driver because I don't like giving them cash through the app. I like giving it in their hands because I don't know if they take, things out from the Uber drivers. When you put stuff through the cash, through the app, they might take some money out. So I like to give the Uber driver, if they do a good job, a tip. That's just how I am. And getting off the subject here, when I got a ride to the airport with the Uber driver and I started talking to her, she felt so comfortable with me. Y'all know I'm an Aries. I'm a lovable person. I'm a giver. She started talking to me about her son that y'all don't know the lady, so I'm not telling nobody business. Her son that was being accused of some, and that her son, got dyslexia, and some people he started hanging out with got him in trouble, and they want to give her son 20 years. Now, I think we're grown women. We can feel people aura, and she felt comfortable. My Uber driver would open it up to me, telling me about this, and she was like, she's a single mom. She's trying to do the best she can. And I was telling her where she could go get some lawyers that will let you give them a little bit of money at a time or whatever, because they're trying to give her son a public defender. So I was telling her about these lawyers that she can go to that will take, a little bit of money at a time, as long as you build a rapport with them, and they will go to court with your son. I'm just that type of girl. I'm a girl's girl. I've been a single parent before. With my first son, I've been a single parent. But my last two kids are by my husband. I told y'all I'm honest with y'all all the time. And I'm a girl's girl. I was just at the grocery store and this lady card wasn't working. I said, how much do you need? My son was like, Ma, you just so nice. You just so nice, Ma. I know I'm just a giving person. And she was like, no, sis, I think I locked my card. I said, are you sure? And I think if she had $15 or $20 for grocery, whatever, I was just going to pay for it on my card. I don't like to see anybody struggling. If I got $20 or $30 and somebody don't have the money for their groceries, that's just the type of woman and person I am. I don't look for anything in return. I said, let me just go ahead and pay for it for you. She's like, no, I said, something wrong with my card. I said, are you sure? I'll just go ahead and pay for it for you. She said, no. She said, but thank you. She said, thank you. I said, okay, no problem at all. No, you don't have to thank me. If I didn't have it, I hope the person in the back of me will say, let me, help you out. That's the type of person I am. And she's like, no, it's something wrong with my card. She said, but thank you. I was just going to pay for it for her. Some people just don't have no sympathy or no coup for people. Oh, thank you, my sweet. I just try to be honest. I don't get on here trying to be fake. I don't. I don't. I just telling y'all the truth. You said that would have been very uncomfortable for me. Yes, I'm telling y'all. I would have thought that if I didn't give these people this $20, I wasn't getting out. I'm telling y'all the truth. You know, I would have tried to make look. Let me go to the time machine and get you this $20. Let me. I would have told to Usher, can I just please? I can get you $20. Let me just go to the time machine. I would have. If I would have tried to get up and leave, and the usher was standing in front of the door, I would have said, just let me go to the time machine and get this $20. I'll give you the $20. It ain't. I don't. I'm just saying. I don't know what the hell they was doing, y'all. I don't know. I'm just saying what I would have done. I have a $2 bill in my wallet for luck. I keep that in there. I'm kind of superstitious, y'all, if y'all want to call it that. I do. I always try to keep some type of money in my wallet, And even on New Year's, I keep money in my wallet because y'all already know I'm a 70s child. You keep money in your wallet, New Year's and stuff like that, so you won't be broke all year. I'm just superstitious. That's all. I don't wash on New Year's day. I don't do none of that. No, I'm not washing nobody out my family. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I was raised like that. My mom unplugged a washer on New Year's Day. No, and we already knew, don't go in there and wash nothing. If you need some wash it before New Year's Day. My mom did not play. So that just stuck with me. And I tell everybody in the household, if you got something to wash it now, because on New Year's Day, nobody better not plug this fucking washer back up. That's all I'm telling y'all. So my kids know. And everybody in the house know they can not wash on New Year's Day. Deborah said that, wait a minute, where are you at, Deborah? Deborah said, I would have left and dared an usher to stop me. That's some Jim Jones BS. Yeah, look. But I'm telling y'all, I would have been thinking to myself, if I don't give him this $20, what's going to happen? That's what I would have been thinking. You said that part, 20 years, that sounds fishy to me. Okay. Oh, thank you, girl. What's the tea? I just do that. I told y'all, I'll tell y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all remember what happened. I'm a 70s child. Y'all know that. I'm 51 years old. I just made 51 on March 23rd. You remember the lady that asked God to come to dinner? And there was an old lady that came to the door. She said, what do you want? Get away from my door. I'm making dinner for Jesus. Right? The old little boy came to the door. Get away from my door. I'm making dinner for Jesus. And then Jesus never came, right? The lady prayed at night. She said, God, I cooked all this dinner for you. You didn't come. I know it goes something like that. God said, I did come. I came as the old lady. I came as a little boy. And you told me to get away. You making dinner for Jesus. So you never know who that person is. You never know. And let me tell y'all something. I'm getting off the subject. I go to Aldi's. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I go to Aldi's and get some of my groceries. I'm not gonna sugarcoat like I'm big, like I'm that bitch or the big shit. Like I don't shop there. I shop at Aldi's. I get some stuff from there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So this man was outside of Aldi's. He said, I need some money. I'm trying to get something to eat. And my kids, they be looking at me. I went in my purse. I gave him a couple dollars. That's all I had. Now this man had like a 10 out there here and some other stuff he had out there. When I came back out back from Aldi's, it looked like that man was never there. I don't know what happened to the man. He was gone. No, I'm not lying to y'all. The man was gone. Now, when he was out there before, he had like a little 10 and some other stuff. When I came back out of Aldi's, it was like that man was never there. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't know what happened to that man. He was gone. So you never know who an angel is or who God is. So if you, I'm not saying that people supposed to help everybody, but if you can give, give. That's all I'm saying. Because let me tell you something, you don't know if one day you will be in that predicament yourself. All of our jobs are not promised to us. We could lose our job, we could lose our house, anything. And we might need the same help somebody else did. That's my mindset. Yes, I have a house. Okay, it's not paid for. I pay a mortgage on it, but something could happen. So just because you up now, you could be down one day. Think about that. And you might need some help from somebody. I'm just, you know, when you own your house, it's just like you rent, but you get a little bit more leeway with your house. But what if you don't got the money to pay your mortgage? It's just like you ain't got the money to pay your rent. You could be down. Because when you think you so big, God will bring you down, baby. I'm just telling everybody that. When you think you such big shit that your shit don't stink, God will bring you down to your knees. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Think about that. I keep Sonya, I know I keep saying the time machine. I mean the ATM. ATM. I told y'all I'm old school. We used to call the ATM the time machine. I am so sorry, y'all. I gotta remember ATM, guys. ATM. Y'all know I'm old school. I was back when we had fucking payphones, y'all. We didn't have no fucking cell phones. We had the payphone. The payphone, 25 cents. So I do apologize, guys. We used to call the ATM the time machine. So I do apologize. I'm just old school. Thank you, guys. I got to quit calling it. You said your kids start sending kids? Yes, and you know what, guys? That was the best time. You know, I wish my kids now could have seen, back then when we didn't have the internet, the cell phones and stuff. Because I'm a person that played double dutch. I had jacks. I played hopscotch. I rode my bikes. I had skates. I rode up and down the street with my skates. And my daughter, if we go skating or something, and me and my sister, we get out there and skate. And they got these little what do they call them? Walkers for people who don't know how to skate. On the skating ring now, they got the walkers now for the kids who don't know how to skate. So my niece and my daughter, right, at first they didn't know how to skate. So we would let them get the walkers. And me and my sister would be going around that thing, just going. We still skate. How y'all learn how to skate? We said because we were kids. We skated up and down the driveway, up and down the damn street. Y'all want to be in the house with these damn tablets, iPhones, and all this shit. We didn't have that shit, so we was outside. And look, just being honest. We drunk water out the water hose. We drunk water out the water bubbles. Ain't nothing happened to us. So now everybody got to have a water bottle at school. Everybody don't want to drink bubble or water. Ma'am, sir, you drunk that when you was a kid. Is something wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with you. This just is a gimmick to get money. That's all I think it is. Because we drunk out the water hoses. We drunk out of water fountains, water bubblers. Ain't shit wrong with us. So why all of a sudden now we got to have water bottles of water. We didn't have bottles of water. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Y'all know this is a money grab. Y'all know. This is a money grab. You heard the story years ago, Deborah? Yes, look, let me tell y'all something. I don't go to church every Sunday, and I don't go to church now. I watch church on TV because the churches now, guys, it feels like a money grab. Stand up if you can donate $50. Stand up if you can donate $100. Stand up if you can donate $500. What is all this shit for? What happened to give what you can? Just saying. Just saying, y'all, I can't do it. I ain't got it. And I'm not giving nobody my tax forms. I'm not doing it. The churches now, I'm in Wisconsin. Some of these churches actually your tax forms to make sure that you're given your right amount of tithes. Some churches got, the ATMs in the church. That's not cause for to me. I don't like it. Yes, you can be up today and down tomorrow. So don't ever talk about somebody who maybe lost their job or lost their house. You can lose your fucking house. You can get kicked out your damn house. And it don't matter if you own your house. What if you don't got the money to pay your mortgage? They're going to put a fucking orange sign on your fucking door. Just saying. So I don't talk about nobody. I don't talk about nobody. Well, thank God I've paid my car off now, but what if you had a car note and you had money to pay your fucking car note? They take your fucking car. Just saying. Just saying. I don't talk about nobody because I already know God will take your ass down. Keep running around here talking about people and saying shit because you up. God will bring you to your fucking knees. Just saying. Yes, God is going to make a way if you treat people good. And that's why I always treat people nice and with respect. I do. I will give somebody their shirt off my back. That's the type of person I am. I always try to see the good in people. Oh, Mary Willis said, Deborah Rowner, your picture looks nice. Yes, it looks very nice. Girl, what's the T said, I'm a 70s kid too. I remember all that double dutch. We had dial-up phones. The phones, my hips are my hip are the 90s babies, and they have no clue what a dial-up phone is. Right, y'all remember the phone that you had to stick your finger in there and turn it around? Y'all remember those phones? And my grandmama had to even the plastic on her couch. The plastic. Y'all remember? Y'all grandma and my mama them used to put plastic over their couch so you won't mess the couch up. That's how old I am. Plastic. Then they had the plastic runners. Girl, I'm old. I'm old, y'all. And I love it. I love talking about it because those were the best days. Not none of this shit we got going on right now. My grandmama had the Archie Bunker furniture. Plastic on the damn, on the things. And y'all remember those cups with the little apples and stuff on, little cherries or flowers around? Y'all remember those the dishes and stuff like that? Yes. So I'm a 70s child. I played outside. We cut the fire hydrant on. We got wet in that. We got wet with the water hose and stuff. We wasn't in the house. We rode bikes and stuff. These kids now, they don't want to ride no fucking bike. They don't want to go outside. They got the tablets, iPads, all that shit, even at the table. Now I'm guilty of that myself, but we just didn't have that kind of stuff when we grew up. That's all. And I think those were the best times. You go outside, ride your bike, and then you have like a little bike game. Everybody ride their new bike or whatever, and just ride around. These kids do not do that now, y'all. They don't do it. They want to be in here on the internet, on the game, on a phone, on a tablet. And you got more exercise if you was out there, running around and stuff. These kids don't get no exercise because their face is glued to the iPad. Even the babies and kids, they get mad you take that damn tablet or iPad away from them. Oh my God, the phones. Oh my God. They just hypnotized to the damn phone. Now, we didn't have no phone in school. We had a pay phone. Or if you need to call your mom, you go to the office. I don't know. Like I told my kids, I can survive without no cell phone. If I got a house phone, I'm cool. I didn't grow up with that, so it don't bother me. Look, if we don't have internet, that's not gonna bother me either. I can look at the TV with the antenna because we didn't have cable all the time. Just being honest. So the phone, I can survive without the phone. I can survive without the internet. I can survive without all these movie channels, cable. I'm okay. But you know what? My kids will go, but they will lose it. They will lose it. They have moved by ATM machines in churches now. Yeah, they good night, CC. It's 1:10 AM here. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Yeah, they want your tax forms and make sure you're giving your right amount of tithes. You can't be cheating the church. Oh no, I'm sorry. They won't look. They got to make sure you get seeing the right amount. Overton, you had imagination and fun. Yes, these kids right now, honey, they don't know. They don't know. Yes, the plastic. My auntie would not let you sit on it. Girl, my grandmother have a fit. She would have a fit. And don't leave that damn refrigerator open. You running up my damn light bill. Close that refrigerator. And in every room, they want. If you're not in a room, cut the fucking light off. Do not stand in a damn refrigerator with that light. My grandma and mama would have a fit. Why are you standing there with that light on in the refrigerator? Don't you know what you want when you went to the damn refrigerator? So yeah, we was raised differently than these kids now, y'all. You said my grandkids have none of my computers. I'd be preaching to them. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Hey, Lady Pooh, where you been at? Where you been at, Lady Pooh? You been okay? Oh, just said my mom still has the plastic on her furniture. Now my grandson gets to see history in real time. Your mama still has the plastic? Oh my God. You said I need my internet? These days you can't trust your little kids outside. I know in the summer we were outside till about 6, come in and clean up, ate dinner, and back out till the street lights come on. Right. Them street lights, y'all. The street lights come on. Your ass better be in the house or on that damn porch. My mom and grandma didn't play. The street lights come on. You better beat them street lights. You better be on that damn porch. Hey, Josie girl. Hello, hello. Yes, if you be sweating and stuff, you be sticking to the plastic. Yes, my grandmother them didn't play. Don't let that damn screen door slam. Who the hell slamming the damn screen door? You stay in or out. You know what? And I missed that for my kids. Yes, the street lights. You been good, Lady Pooh? Okay. Lady Virgo. She said, drop the T, you speaking nothing but the truth. I had to fall out the bushes. I'm 63 young and you are preaching. I'm going back into the bushes. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Lady Virgo. Thank you. Trying to everything together for going to school, for becoming a licensed insurance agent. Okay. Congratulations. Lady Pooh, congratulations. That's always you trying to better yourself. You know, everyone could do that. You know, go to school, you know, learn some more things. There's nothing wrong with that. You're never too old to go back to school to learn anything. And like I'm 51, I can learn, you know, I'm all about learning, you know, new things and stuff. You know, younger people can, you know, teach you something and things like that. So I'm never, you know, will not listen to a younger person. That's because just because they're younger doesn't mean, you know, some people don't know what they're talking about. You know, I'm always up to learn some new things. And I was always a person, I can take constructive criticism. That's one thing about me. Because I like it, because if I'm doing something wrong and I could be better, I would rather you tell me and not tell me than not to tell me. You said your job is pushing you to? Okay, great. Yep, on the porch for sure. You better be on that damn porch. Girl, you better be on that damn porch. I'm gonna start having story time with y'all. Because I got some stories to tell y'all about me as a teenager. Woo, Lord, we're gonna have story time one day. Me and my cousins, we be talking about, we thinking about stuff, and we'll step back and be laughing about it. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to do a story time with y'all. Yeah, we're very proud of you. We're proud of you, Lady Pooh. Okay. I will get on here and start talking with y'all. I done had me a damn cut water. I'll get on here and start talking all night. But let's get to okay. So they're phasing out Portia. What do y'all think about Phaedra coming to the show? How will Kelly, Angela, and Shamia receive Phaedra? Now, baby, Phaedra is a firecracker, baby. I love me some Phaedra. How y'all feel about Phaedra? I love me some Phaedra, y'all. Baby, Phaedra is out here living her best life, baby. Phaedra, look, when she left off Married to Medicine, baby, Phaedra's like, the hell with this. Phaedra be at Mardi Gras. She learning how to do the boots on the grounds. There's Phaedra out there getting it, baby. Phaedra is out there getting it. So, how do y'all think the girls are going to receive Phaedra? Let me know in the chat. Baby, I don't think they're ready for Phaedra. What y'all think? Y'all think y'all think Grower is Angela, Kelly, Brit, who else is it? Shamia. Y'all think they ready for Phaedra? How y'all think Phaedra gonna do? You said I like Phaedra, but I don't think she can save the show. Okay. What y'all think about Phaedra coming in? Okay, you ready for Phaedra? Okay. So, what do y'all think Phaedra is going to bring to the show, y'all? What do you? Okay, do y'all think that she's going to get into it with anybody? Do y'all think Phaedra gonna get into it with anybody? Look, we're going to talk about Phaedra. We got to talk about David Manning and Tamila Manning. Baby, honey, we're going to have to talk about them in a minute, y'all. We're going to get on. Y'all know who they are. Tamila Manning and her husband. We're going to talk about that, y'all. He had not one baby before they got married, but a second baby in the baby. Tamila, I need to know how you deal with that, huh? I need to know. Just saying. I don't knock nobody. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. But I'm just not that strong, guys. I ain't there yet. I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't accept no. I'm not even accepting one baby. I'm not accepting one child, baby. No, baby. I don't know. David must got a gold tip or something. For you to accept two kids, I'm just not set up for that, y'all. I just can't do it. I'm not. I am not set up for it. But my hats go off to them. Y'all go right. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. Y'all go ahead and do it. I'm just not. I ain't there. I'm not there yet, y'all. I don't think I'll never be there. I'm look, not yet one kid, but two. Hell to the no. No, no, ma'am. I'm not there. Nope, I'm not there. I'm not there, y'all. I'm not there. I look, Tamila. Like I said, y'all, my hats go off to Tamila. Hats off to Tamila. I'm not there, y'all. I ain't able to do it. We're gonna talk about them in just a second, but I do want to talk about Phaedra. Let me see. Let me talk about Phaedra here for a second, y'all. Baby, Phaedra's out here doing a thing. Phaedra's out here doing a damn thing, y'all. Phaedra is out here doing the damn thing. So let's talk about Phaedra for a minute, guys. Baby, look, y'all know who Tamila Mann is, the gospel singer. Her and Tamila and her husband, I forgot his name. I'm just not set up that way. You said Phaedra will bring laughter. Wait a minute. Didn't Angela already said some slick crap about Phaedra? I didn't hear that, Deborah. I did not. You said Angela Oakley. You said Phaedra will bring laughter. Angela is sneaky. I'm sorry, Angela Man. Thank you, Sonia. Man, yes. Tamila Mann and David Mann. I'm not. No, no, no. You said Phaedra's going to bring friends and money plays. Yes, girl. What's the tea? Yep, Mr. Brown. Yes, Mr. Brown cheated, y'all. You said I'm just happy to have Frick and Frat back together. Okay. Look, I'm man. Okay, thank y'all. I'm not able to do it. I'm just not set up that way, y'all. Angela and Faye gonna have some words, and I feel she's going to stir up some mess again with Portia and Drew. Okay. Yes, y'all. 90 likes and 63 in the chat. Thank you. Y'all here. Okay, we go. After I show Phaedra, we're gonna go over to their story. Tamila Mann and David Mann. Baby, I look, I like Tamila Mann. I like David. I like Mr. Brown. But baby, there's no way I'm accepting no motherfucking two kids. Hell no. Hey, we were just talking about you. I'm praying for your grandson. I hope everything is well. Y'all, we got Linda Gamble in here. Okay. You said Drew needs to be gone from the show? Oh. Hello, girl. What's the tea? He's doing good. Thank you for asking. Okay, Linda, I'm glad your grandson is doing good. I'm glad because I was just saying in my chat, where's Linda at? And they told me I did not know. I'm so sorry to hear that, and I'm glad he's doing good, Linda. You said Angela Oakley worked at a bank years ago and gave loans to her family and friends. She got fired. What? That's what they were saying. She did bank fraud. Allegedly. Allegedly. Let's see what Miss Fei is doing, y'all. Let's see Miss Fei. Y'all, let's see what Miss Fei doing, y'all. Let's see what Miss Fei is doing here. That's her and Portia. Her and her son. Okay, Phaedra. Okay. Look at Phaedra, y'all. That's what she was doing, the boots on the ground. I told y'all, Phaedra out here doing the damn thing. Let me see this. Let's see y'all.
It's been a long time coming. You are back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. How are you feeling about having a peach back in that hand?
I'm excited. I love Portia. Frickin' Frack is back. So I'm super excited. The new ladies are absolutely amazing. So it's going to be fun. It's going back to the basics of what made us the flagship show. So we're coming back. We're coming back for the real peach.
Did you come in to save the show? What was the vibe stepping back in?
Housewives is a staple. It needed a revamp, but I don't know if it needed saving.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm so excited to be back.
Now, you were on a different show. You left those ladies in the dust. They've had some things to say. How are you feeling about the conversation? You skipped the reunion and fans are a little bummed.
Oh, well, when I leave, I leave. You know, if you don't like me, honey, I go places where they love me. And I love the housewives, so I don't have to be miserable with the medicine.
Is there love in the room tonight? You were just posing with a handsome gentleman.
Oh, my God, yes. No, that's my sweetie, and he came with me tonight, so I'm excited.
What's the story of your sweetie?
You know, we actually met on that other show at a speed date that my sweetheart, Sweet Tea, put together. And, you know, we're just having a good time. You know, I don't want to be married. I just want to have fun. I want to laugh. I want to love.
There we go.
I just want to be lighthearted. You know, life's too short to be not happy. And I'm happy.
Phaedra, it's been a long time coming. You are back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. How are you feeling about having a peach back in that hand?
I'm excited. I love Portia. Frickin' Frack is back. So I'm super excited. The new ladies are absolutely amazing. So it's going to be fun. It's going back to the basics of what made us the flagship show. So we're coming back. We're coming back for the real peach.
Did you come in to save the show? What was the vibe stepping back in?
Housewives is a staple. It needed a revamp, but I don't know if it needed saving.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm so excited to be back.
Now, you were on a different show. You left those ladies in the dust. They've had some things to say. How are you feeling about the conversation? You skipped the reunion and fans are a little bummed.
Oh, well, when I leave, I leave. You know, if you don't like me, honey, I go places where they love me. And I love the housewives, so I don't have to be miserable with the medicine.
Is there love in the room tonight? You were just posing with a handsome gentleman.
Oh, my God, yes. No, that's my sweetie, and he came with me tonight, so I'm excited.
What's the story of your sweetie?
You know, we actually met on that other show at a speed date that my sweetheart, Sweet Tea, put together. And, you know, we're just having a good time. You know, I don't want to be married. I just want to have fun. I want to just laugh. I want to love. I just want to be lighthearted. You know, life's too short to be not happy. And I'm happy.
Phaedra, it's been a long time coming. You are back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. How are you?
I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva.
Let's see. Wait a minute. We turn the sound down, y'all. I don't want to get. I don't know, y'all. What y'all thinking? How do we feel? How do we feel, y'all? How we feel about Phaedra? Fei. Is that her man? Well, okay, she said that's her friend. Okay. But her and Portia. How we feeling?
You can learn a thing or two from me. So listen up. Class is in session. Rule number 1 is read and don't get read. Always have a quick comeback for somebody coming for you.
Don't take it all back with that 99 nose. Don't do that.
Okay, Flavor Flav.
Rule number 2 is bring the fashion. You never have a second chance to make a first impression.
Rule number 3. If you make a mistake, own it. Everyone makes mistakes.
I'm sorry. I would never want you to feel uncomfortable.
Right. Rule number 4 is make sure your confessionals are as sharp as your stilettos. Slay at all times.
Rule number 5, stir the pot, but don't get burned. Enter the drama with caution.
No, I don't even know you.
Rule number 6. Be unapologetically yourself.
I'm an alpha female.
I'm a Barbie.
Little feisty. The final and most important rule, do it for the Bravo fans. There's no other more loyal or passionate fans out there, all right? So do it for them, period.
Class is dismissed.
Good luck out there. All right, ladies.
Welcome to Housewives 101.
You can learn a thing or two from me. So listen up. Class is in session. Rule number 1 is read and don't get read. Always have a quick comeback for somebody coming for you.
Don't take it all back with that 99 nose. Don't do that.
Okay, Flavor Flav.
Rule number 2 is bring the fashion. You never have a second chance to make a first impression.
Rule number 3. If you make a mistake, own it. Everyone makes mistakes.
I'm sorry. I would never want you to feel uncomfortable.
Right. Rule number 4 is make sure your confessionals are as sharp as your stilettos. Slay at all times.
Rule number 5, stir the pot, but don't get burned. Enter the drama with caution.
No, I don't even know you.
Rule number 6. Be unapologetically yourself.
I'm an alpha female.
I'm a Barbie.
Little feisty. The final and most important rule, do it for the Bravo fans. There's no other more loyal or passionate fans out there, all right? So do it for them, period.
Class is dismissed.
Good luck out there. All right, ladies.
That's sad.
It's
How many of y'all knew it was rules to being a Bravo, for being a peach? I didn't know there was rules. All right, there are rules, you guys. Did y'all get all the rules? Hello, my degree is real. Hello, hello. You said they need to bump her back down to friend of the show. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. You said, okay, Linda said, just keep him and my little cousin lifted in prayer. We will do, Linda. We will keep your grandson and your little cousin lifted in prayer. You said it, and Kelly owes back rent for one of the restaurants. I heard that, guys. That's what I was talking about. You said, oh, yes, they've been pulling up tea about Angela and Charles Jr. That other kid, I saw something a site posted. Okay. You can get that. You said Drew don't really have a storyline. That drama with Ralph is made up. Okay. You said Bravo dropped the ball on the new hires. Girl, what's the T? Child O has more than one child out here allegedly. Oh wow. Peace and blessings. You said sure did. Okay, my tea sipper said sure did. Another one besides Junior. Okay. You said Shamia is trying too hard. Okay. Hello, my degree is real. I'm ready. Sonia says she's ready for Phaedra. She met him over there on Married to Medicine. He's friends with Apollo. Okay. You said that you're happy that Phaedra is back. Portia and Phaedra is going to take over the place. Okay. It's going to be a mess. I haven't been missing Cynthia on the show. Okay. You said Candy already wants to shade the show. You said Drew can go. I'm ready for next season. Then maybe they can get rid of those new chicks and Shamia. Okay. You think Shamia is going to class with Phaedra? Okay. And add Drew to the pile of getting rid of bringing back Nene. Okay. Please hit the like button, guys, as you come in. Please and thank you. Please hit the like button. All right, guys. And also think about becoming a member to support the channel. Also, you guys can do Cash App, Super Stickers, and Super Chat. Okay, you like Kelly and Brit, but Angela can go? Okay. Okay. Y'all. So we got Phaedra. Phaedra look like she gonna be coming in smoking, y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Phaedra on commercials and shit? Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Phaedra out here doing some things. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Phaedra got commercials and stuff going on?
The silk almond milk in my cereal.
Oh, okay.
Honey, there's nothing smoother than me, except maybe the silk almond milk in my cereal.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Honey, there's nothing smoother than me.
All right, ladies.
Welcome to Housewives.
That's sad.
It's horrible. But still I rise. And I'll be all right.
Leave my Angela alone. Leave her alone.
That's sad.
It's horrible. But still I rise. And I'll be
okay.
Honey.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait. Y'all, Phaedra out here living her best life, y'all. Phaedra is out here doing her thing.
Hey, I need. Oh.
Phaedra gives the looks, baby. Phaedra be giving them looks, y'all.
Alrighty, let's do this. It gets wild. So my question was, why did she take that woman's husband? You are a low down, dirty individual. You're being Portia's assistant.
I just think money recognizes me. Money is comfortable around me. Money likes me. So money feels when it needs someone to talk to, it'll choose me in the crowd and it'll come and sit next to me, whether it comes in a form of whatever, but it will choose me.
Oh.
I just think money recognizes me. Money is comfortable around me. Money likes me. So money feels.
Why?
I'm getting nervous.
Okay, everything's ready here.
Okay.
Are you known as Phaedra?
Yes.
Okay, she's taking. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me see. Why we can't hear her? I can't hear her. Baby, Phaedra and Portia ready to tear it up, baby. I don't know, y'all. Phaedra, I don't know.
Said, come dressed festive, so go naked and I came dressed to bless the room. Okay. Not them changing my flight to 6 a.m. That's okay, because your girl always has a backup plan.
Everybody knows I prefer a quiet evening at home, getting my affairs in order. Naughty, nice, good girl, bad boy. Portia calling this time of night? Now I've got to hear this. A 6 a.m. flight? And you need that VIP treatment? You're in luck, girlfriend, because I just linked my Dash Pass to my Lyft accounts, so I have all the perks. Consider it handled. I'm sending you a card right now.
Okay, when Phaedra comes through with the luxury rides, she comes through. Okay, now to get my favorite green juice stocked up. Yes, just to work out for me. Yes, having everything delivered straight to my hotel. Now that's a holiday miracle. I love this. From the party to the plane, your girl is covered. Happy holidays.
Okay, guys, what y'all think? What y'all thinking? Okay, guys, who do we have in this chat? Who is this in the chat? Get them out. Mama, get whoever this is out. I don't know who this is. I don't know what they're doing. Kelly needs to worry about that funny looking man that she is trying to divorce. Okay. Who do we got in the chat, guys? Who is this? I think the show might have a fighting chance. Okay. Okay. Okay, I had to kick somebody out of here. I don't know who it is, but I had to kick somebody out of here. Whoever this is, I had to kick them out of here, guys. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Yep, I had to kick him out. He said Phaedra and Carl was an ambassador for King. Okay. I think Phaedra will bring the fun back. Okay. You had Brock the Troll. Okay, thank you, Linda. Okay. Now I'm going to bring up David Mann and Tamila Mann. Now, I want y'all to pay close attention, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think in this chat. Okay? I want y'all to tell me what y'all think because, baby, no. I ain't able to do it. I'm not able to do it. Let me see what you. Let me. Now, I want y'all honest opinion in the chat, y'all. I want y'all honest opinion. I really do. Now, I'm just not able to do it. I'm just not built for it. Let me bring it up here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting it up. Now, remember I was talking about Tamila Mann and Tamila Mann. Them, y'all remember I was talking about them. I'm just not built for it. I'm now. I don't talk about nobody else's marriage. You do what you want to do, but I'm just not doing it. Let me bring them up here, guys. Wait 1 second. Okay, here we go. Let me bring it up here. Now, I want your honest opinion in the chat. Okay? Now, we talking about David Mann had a whole baby on Tamila Mann. Now, I want your honest opinion in this chat, guys. Let me share the screen. I want your honest opinion. I'm just saying, I don't talk about nobody's marriage. Do what you want to do. But I'm just saying me. Here we go.
David Mann have been together over 36 years now, but if Tamila Mann didn't accept not one, but 2 outside kids, the couple wouldn't be together today. Tamila and David Mann is one of the most beloved Black couples in Hollywood. The couple has been married since 1988 and have been very transparent about some of their biggest struggles. During a recent Breakfast Club interview, the couple shared the one situation that nearly led to them divorcing after an outside child came into play. According to the couple, David was served legal documents saying he was the father of another woman's baby 5 years into their marriage. At the time, the couple had already faced a similar situation when David had a baby with another woman that Tamila accepted years before this situation. However, she was not willing to accept another baby. It took a lot of time, but through prayer, the couple was able to get through it, and now they're celebrating 36 years of marriage. David and Tamila Mann have 2 children together, David Jr. and Tia. Tamila and David Mann have been together over 36 years now, but if Tamila Mann didn't accept not one, but 2 outside kids, the couple wouldn't be together today. Tamila and David Mann is one of the most beloved Black couples in Hollywood. The couple has been married since 1988 and have been very transparent about some of their biggest struggles. During a recent Breakfast Club interview, the couple shared the one situation that nearly led to them divorcing after an outside child came into play. According to the couple, David was served legal documents saying he was the father of another woman's baby 5 years into their marriage. At the time, the couple had already faced a similar situation when David had a baby with another woman that Tamila accepted years before this situation. However, she was not willing to accept another baby. It took a lot of time, but through prayer, the couple was able to get through it, and now they're celebrating 36 years of marriage. David and Tamila Mann have 2 children together, David Jr. and Tia. Tamila and David Mann have been together over 36 years.
Now, y'all tell me in this chat, how would y'all... Now, look, I'm just saying, what do y'all think? Lady Pooh said she think Quan should be on Housewives. Okay. I knew about one outside child, but I didn't know it was 2. Tamila is better than me. Show Liz. I ain't able to do it. How old are the kids? They are not Tamila's. Nope, they're not. They are adults. But guess those other kids weren't on the red carpet. So, how would y'all be okay with this? Would y'all pray about it? Mary said I'd probably be a crying ass, but I got to go. I cannot do it. May God bless her. So y'all would have left the marriage. This is the main reason I have never said that I wanted a relationship like anyone. Right. Baby, look, I like Tamila Mann, I like David Mann, but not one but two? Fuck no. Ooh, baby, goodbye. I'm on the midnight train to Georgia. No way. No way. No way. Two? You said my mom had to endure 2 outside kids while married to my dad. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. My degree is real. 99 likes and 65 in the chat. Thank you. Look, but I try not to judge nobody marriage, but I can't do it. Or make her a special pie from Medea's recipe. You said, or make her a special pie for Medea's recipe. Okay, lady boo. No, ma'am. No. 2? What was the reason? Look. Now Tamila Mann had already forgiven him for 1, but then he go out here and get another one? No, ma'am. Let me tell y'all what Medea say. Let me tell y'all what she said, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Tell y'all what she said. No, I ain't able to do it. I'm just not able to do it. 2? No, sir. I'm not able to do it. Now, my hats go off to the women that can do it. God bless you. God bless y'all. I'm gone. 2? Tell you what Medea tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me show y'all what she said. I'm not accepting no 2. I'm not accepting 1, y'all. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not accepting 1.
Sit around, be depressed for a minute, cry about it, do whatever you have to, but don't stay there too long. Get up and go on with your life. This is what I learned in all these years on this earth. If somebody want to walk out of your life, let them go. Especially if you know you done everything you can do, you done sat around and been the best man or the best woman you could be, and they still want to go, let them go. Whatever they running after, they'll see what they had in a minute, but by then it's going to be too late. Because you'll sit there and you'll go. Because half these people you be sitting around crying about and worry about 2-3 years from now, you ain't going to even remember their last name. How many times you done seen folks somewhere, you be like, what the hell was I thinking? Let folks go, son. Some people come in your life for a lifetime, some come for a season. You got to know which is which. And you're going to always mess up when you mix them seasonal people up with lifetime expectations. I put everybody come in my life in the category of a tree. Some people are like leaves on a tree. The wind blow, they over here. They unstable. Blow the other way, they over here. Ain't nothing. Season change, they wither and die. They gone. That's all right. That's some people. Most people in the world are like that. They just there to take from the tree. They ain't there to do nothing but take and give shade every now and then. That's all they can do. Don't get mad at people like that. That's who they are. They ain't gonna never be nothing. That's what they put on this earth to be, but be what they are, a leaf. Some people are like a branch on that tree. You gotta be careful with them branches too, because they'll fool you. They'll get there and make you think they're a good friend and they're real strong, but the minute you step out there on them, they'll break and leave you high and dry. But if you find you 2 or 3 people in your life that's like the roots at the bottom of that tree, you are blessed, because that's them the kind of people that ain't going nowhere.
Amen.
They ain't worried about being seen. Don't nobody have to know that they know you. They ain't got to know what they're doing for you. But if them roots wasn't there, that tree couldn't live. You understand? And they ain't got a tree can have 100 million branches, but only a few roots down at the bottom. When you get you some roots, hold on to them. But the rest of them, let it go. Just let it go. Let folks go. Ain't nobody said it was going to be easy, but it'll get easy when you learn how to love yourself. When you get to a point in your life where you look at people and you go, okay, wait a minute. You or me, you will make a decision. If you see somebody fix it or they even trying to fix it, that's somebody that care. Keep them people around. That's a leaf that's trying to grow up and be something else. You understand? But if you tell somebody that what you're doing is hurting me and I need you to stop it and they keep doing it, they don't care. Move on. Let them go. No matter how much it hurt, let them go. And it'll get easy. I promise you, every day it'll get easier and easier and easier. But you just got to make it through. It's all right to sit around, be depressed for a minute, cry about it, do whatever you have to, but don't stay there too long. Get up and go on with your life. This is what I learned in all these years on this earth. If somebody want to walk out of your life, let them go. Especially if you know you done everything you can do, you done sat around and been the best man or the best woman you could be, and they still want to go, let them go. Whatever they're running after, they'll see what they had in a minute, but by then it's going to
Y'all, that is so true. Somebody want to walk out your life, let them go on about their business. Let them go. They ain't mean you no good any damn way. 100 likes and 67 in the chat. Let's see what y'all saying. You said this just like what could happen when you're on a break. Okay. The life insurance will dry my tears. You said the life insurance. Okay. Okay, Lady Pooh, just about Fletcher. Hell, he was gone long enough for him to have had 2 kids. If he was gone long enough, he had 2 kids, he could have kept stepping. Those kind of women are a special breed. They show is. Jail or hell. 100 likes. Okay, we got 100 likes and 67 in the chat. Thank you. That your mama told you ain't nobody worth going to jail or hell for. You said you are a January Aquarius. Okay, my birthday the same day as Kirk Franklin. My degree is real estate. My dad was sorry, very sorry for his choices, and he know he hurt my mom big time, and she let him know. Okay. You are February Aquarius. Okay. Yeah, your mother's a strong woman, my degree as well. You said my petty is built different. My degree said too strong. I told her I couldn't do it. You can't, some people just ain't built for it, y'all. I'm not built for it. You said your youngest twins are Cancer. See, me, I know I have to let it go because me, I'll keep talking about it. Every day I would bring it up. Every fucking day I'll be talking about it. Low down, no good bastard. See, and that's why I would just let it go. I would just let it go on go. Float on. No, ma'am. Then you got to sit down and explain to your kids. Well, these your brother, sister. Well, and kids are smart nowadays. How is that your brother, sister? Y'all married. Well, that, I ain't got time for it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm just telling y'all the truth. They have to go on about the business. I'm not built for it. You said, Lady Pooh said I would talk trash about him and those kids' mamas. See, that's what I'm talking about. And it's just best to let it go, y'all. Because look, I ain't gonna stop talking about it. I ain't gonna stop talking about it. All right, y'all. Y'all know my sign is Aries, right? So let me tell y'all. So this is what she's saying. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all know I'm an Aries. I like this, y'all. Let me just show y'all this for a minute here. Jill Scott.
And for me to pretend like I'm not these things. Yeah, I like to read a book or two. Yeah, I like to work in the garden. Yeah, I like to go fishing. Yeah, I like to spend some money on some Louis Vuitton every now and then. But I like to fuck too. And I also like to make love. And I prefer that if I could get it. And then some fucking too. Just don't see any reason for me to pretend like I'm not these things. Yeah, I like to read a book or two. Yeah, I like to work in the garden. Yeah, I like to.
Tell him, Jill.
The A in Aries stands for arrogant, and they don't want you to know that. They're going to deny it, but let's call a spade a spade. The R in Aries, however, stands for resilient. Them Aries, they bounce back. They could be going through World War III.
That's right.
Baby, you'll never know it.
Right.
They're so resilient, you don't know what could be going on. The I in Aries, however, stands for impulsive. Them Aries, you just never know what you're going to get with them. 1 minute, they could be the life of the party, and the next minute, you won't see them for a month. And they are impulsive in relationships. If you know, you know. Right. The E in Aries stands for expressive. Expressive in the sense of a lot of Aries are talented in some type of way, whether in the arts, whether it's musically, or whether it's just with anything. But they will express themselves because honestly, it'd be hard for them to hold it in.
There you go.
And lastly, the S stands for spontaneous. Aries like change when they like it, and they get very bored very fast.
Right.
Happy Aries season.
That's right.
The A in Aries stands for arrogant, and they don't.
There you go. I like that. Once, that's it.
This motherfucker is locked.
That's right.
This motherfucker is locked.
You right about that. That's me.
This motherfucker is locked.
That's me all day, y'all. That's me. That is me. Wait a minute. You said David saved Tamila in many ways. She used to eat out of the garbage and sleep in her car. They were in Kirk Franklin's choir because of David. He got hurt. The job was Tyler Perry when he got on. Oh. Okay. Okay. Lady Pooh said, my oldest twin's dad was a cheater. Baby, he found out the extent of my petty because I will take it to hell. Okay, Lady Pooh. You said Aries are nice, but baby, they don't hide their feelings. Strange shooter like Aquarius. Straight shooter like Aquarius. That's right. There you go. I didn't know that about Tamila. She said, my mom is a Sagittarius, and baby, I try not to make her mad. Her and my grandbaby. Woo. Okay. You said you are a Capricorn? Okay. Yes, y'all. My heart goes out. That was good that David, got her in the choir and everything like that. But that's still, he knew the stuff that Tamila been through. So that still doesn't give him a right. Not make one baby, but two babies. I just ain't built for it. I can't even do one baby. I'm not even doing one baby. Today is the first day of Taurus. My son, He'll be 20 on the 28th. He's a Taurus. Taurus are some sweethearts. They sweet. They some loving people. They'll give you the shirt off their back. My baby boy's a Taurus. That's why I couldn't understand why Kenya did what she did, but I wish she would have done it differently instead of at her business opening. Right. You're right about that. You are absolutely right. You know, I wouldn't have did that at my business opening. I wouldn't have did that, y'all. Now this is really strange that I heard about Kesha Knight Pullium. People always think that, you are just because you're black, you ain't got no insurance, you ain't got nothing. This was sad. I hate this for her, but I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. Wait 1 second here.
How are you, Miss Kesha?
Actress Kesha Knight Pullium was offered government assistance after giving birth to her daughter, but she believes the hospital only did it because they thought she was a poor little black girl. Kesha Knight Pullium has been a famous actor since appearing on The Cosby Show at the age of 5, but to some people, she's just another black girl. After giving birth to her daughter Ella Grace, the actress says a 70-year-old nurse offered her WIC because she believed the actress was poor. Kesha Knight Pullium claims the nurse automatically assumed she didn't have insurance and needed assistance, so she handed her a pamphlet suggesting she takes advantage of the government benefits.
How are you, Miss Kesha?
Actress Kesha Knight Pullium was offered government assistance after giving birth to her daughter, but she believes the hospital only did it because they thought she was a poor little black girl. Kesha Knight Pullium has been a famous actor since appearing on The Cosby Show at the age of 5, but to some people, she's just another black girl. After giving birth to her daughter Ella Grace, the actress says a 70-year-old nurse offered her WIC because she believed the actress was poor. Kesha Knight Pullium claims the nurse automatically assumed she didn't have insurance and needed assistance, so she handed her a pamphlet suggesting she takes advantage of the government benefits.
How are you, Miss Kesha?
Actress Kesha Knight Pullium was offered government assistance after giving birth to her daughter, but she believes the hospital only did it because they thought she was a poor little black girl. Kesha Knight Pullium.
How do y'all feel about that? Do you think that's offensive for somebody to offer you assistance when you didn't ask for it? Do y'all find that offensive? Who was the side chick before marriage? Wait a minute. Who was the side chick? My brother and daughter are in-laws are Taurus. They some sweet people. You said I describe you well. My son is so sweet, y'all. He give you the shirt off his back. He's just a sweet guy. You a Taurus too? Okay. Sonia said, look up her story at Jersey Girl. Tyler Perry only wanted David, but David said no. But David said not without Tamila. David really had to work with her to break her out of her shell because she was afraid to act. Oh, wow. Oh, have a good night, Mary. Happy Easter. They making an assumption. Okay. That was offensive. Yeah, don't make him mad. You know, make my son mad, he gets upset. But I did want to show y'all this one thing that Cam Newton left the mother of his four kids because she wanted to be a wife. Now this is some sick shit here. Because don't nobody want to be a baby mama, they want to be a wife. You leave them. Now this is sick, y'all. Let me show y'all this. That's why he with the woman he with now.
Kids with Cam Newton, and when she decided she no longer wanted to be a baby mother, he got up and left her. Yes, you heard that right. Cam Newton and Kia Proctor reportedly dated from 2013 to 2020 and created a family of 4. While many people may think the next step would be marriage, Cam wasn't ready for the responsibility of being a husband. Kia Proctor had 4 kids with Cam Newton, and when she decided she no longer wanted to be a baby mother, he got up and left her. Yes, you heard that right. Cam Newton and Kia Proctor reportedly dated from 2013 to 2020 and created a family of 4. While many people may think the next step would be marriage, Cam wasn't ready for the responsibility of being a husband. Kia Proctor had 4 kids with Cam Newton, and when she decided...
Now, so she good enough to have 4 kids with, but you don't want the responsibility of a husband? What type of sick shit is this? I don't know, y'all. There's some sick shit here. This is sick. So you can have 4 kids by somebody, but you mentioned marriage, they gone? You said me and my brother are slowly getting into speaking terms. Okay. Well, at least y'all can get it, try to get on, speaking terms. That's good. You said Kesha was alone having the baby. She has a baby with former housewife Lisa W. I know she has a baby by ex-football player. He was blocking her from the man God has for her. Yes, her husband now that she's with, he's a good guy. He's an actor. What is his name? James something. I forgot his name, but I know he acted in a lot of movies. Your parents insisted that we work on our relationship. Yes, brothers and sisters, they gonna be with you forever. A husband and wife can go and come, but a sister and brother gonna be with you forever. I don't like that. Me and my sister one time we were into it for about a couple of months, and my mom's like, "No, y'all need to talk, work it out," and we did, and we worked it out. Yeah, Ed Hartwell is Keisha's baby daddy. Yes, he was an asshole to her. He was an asshole. You said Lisa Wu ex-husband. Oh wow, wow, he was an asshole. Now let's get into Eddie Murphy's ex-wife here. Y'all were not on speaking terms for 10 years. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad y'all slowly trying to work it out, Lady Pooh. Let's have a safe Easter, everyone. Now, Eddie Murphy's wife went through $15 million. How the fuck? Let me just let y'all listen to this shit. How do you go through $15 million? Where is she at here? Wait a minute. Nicole, beautiful woman. I'm just appalled that she went through 15 million. How? How? $15 million, you guys, she went through. 15. Do I have her up here? Yes, here we go. $15 million, y'all. She went through $15 million, guys. Like it wasn't nothing. She blew in 4 years.
$15 million from him and blew it in 4 years. Here's how. Eddie Murphy, the comedy legend, married his first wife, Nicole Mitchell, in 1993. They looked perfect together and had 5 kids before she called it quits and ran to court for her claim of his wealth. The court, in its usual fashion, granted her request and ordered Eddie Murphy to give her $15 million. Although Eddie wasn't pleased with the outcome, he still moved on and made the money back. But the same could not be said of Nicole. She had the bright idea to give $11 million from the money to a childhood friend, Troy Stratos, to invest overseas for higher interest. The friend even made Nicole think he was being generous by paying for her European vacation expenses. But in reality, it was all a scam. He duped her of $10 million and took a $1 million mortgage on her home. 4 years after her divorce, she was forced to put her home up for sale, and she owed the IRS $846,000. Although he was caught and sentenced to 22 years in jail, it was already too late. She had lost everything and had already gone broke. She cashed out $15 million from him and blew it in 4 years. Here's how. Eddie Murphy, the comedy legend, married his first wife, Nicole Mitchell, in 1993. They looked perfect together and had 5 kids before she called it quits and ran to court for her claim of his wealth. The court, in its usual fashion, granted her request and ordered Eddie Murphy to give her $15 million. Although Eddie wasn't pleased with the outcome, he still moved on and made the money back. But the same could not be said of Nicole. She had the bright idea to give $11 million from the money to a childhood friend, Troy Stratos, to invest overseas for higher interest. The friend even made Nicole think he was being generous by paying for her European vacation expenses. But in reality, it was all a scam. He duped her of $10 million and took a $1 million mortgage on her home. 4 years after her divorce, she was forced to put her home up for sale, and she owed the IRS $846,000. Although he was caught and sentenced to 22 years in jail, it was already too late. She had lost everything and had already gone broke. She cashed out $15 million from him and blew it in 4 years.
What? I don't know. I don't care how long we've been friends. You ain't getting no. Y'all, let's look at this. Now, we're going to look at one more. Let's look at this one more, guys. Let's look at this right here. Woo, baby. Morris Chestnut. Oh. No, he can go. Redman. Oh my God. Lorenz Tate. Woo, baby. No, not you. You can go. No. Nobody wants you. Woo. He can go. We can do without him, y'all. We can do without him. We can do without him. Oh, let me just show y'all this. This is the last one, guys, and I ain't gonna show y'all no more. Let me just show y'all this one more thing, and then I ain't gonna show y'all no more.
See how China just exposed America. That designer that you've been spending your money on, $200, $300, $400, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, all of your hard-earned money basically been going to knockoffs, if that's what y'all want to call them, Canal Street specials, if I might say. China is basically saying that your favorite designer gets their bags, their clothes, their shoes made in China. not Italy. So when you thinking you getting the finest of threads, you getting them from China. And now China is saying that they got them for the low, like they been had them, but they just not keeping it secret no more. So what they're saying is that designer that we've been wearing, they've been making, and they make them for cheaper, and we might as well not buy. It's a lot of people that lost their lives over designer. All I can say is this trade war is exposing the real from the fake, and so now we know why America really didn't want us to see what they was doing over in China and see how China just exposed America. That designer that you've been spending your money on, $200, $300, $400, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, all of your hard-earned money basically been going to knockoffs, if that's what y'all want to call them, Canal Street specials, if I might say. China is basically saying that your favorite designer gets their bags, their clothes, their shoes made in China, not Italy. So when you thinking you getting the finest of threads, you getting them from China. And now China is saying that they got them for the low, like they been had them, but they just not keeping it secret no more. So what they're saying is that designer that we've been wearing, they've been making, and they make them for cheaper, and we might as well not buy. It's a lot of people that lost their lives over designer. All I can say is this trade war is exposing the real from the fake, and so now we know why America really didn't want us to see what
Yeah, everybody's getting exposed. Lady Pooh said, I knew this before China spilled the tea. OG Morris, yes. You said Morris is so fine it should be illegal. She gave him more than that, okay. You said her and Kamara are so smart and was scammed. Let's see. She thought she had another fool on the striking with Michael Strahan. Yep, they wasn't playing. Nicole, she be after the money, baby. You said I don't feel bad for Nicole losing the money with her karma. Yep, lost all her money. You said it ain't tricking if you got it. You said many bad investments living above her means. Nicole Murphy is a hot mess. Never think having a baby will keep him. She did a bad investment. Yes, my youngest child and only daughter illness was the icebreaker. Okay. Was the icebreaker? Okay. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad y'all back on speaking terms. You know, life is too short, you guys, to hold grudges or anything. Anyone ever order from Goose Creek Candles? No, I've never ordered from them. What's going on with them? They knock off too? You might as well get it from Alibaba and DHgate. Yes. Yes, I say. Y'all see me with something else on, it's going to be from there. No more. No more. You said Eddie loved Nicole. I think Eddie did love Nicole, but I think she was just with him for the money. You said Nicole was pushing up on Lisa Ray's African husband also. Yes. Lisa Ray was for the grip a hole in her ass. You said he was holding a grudge against you, Lady Pooh? Oh wow. Well, I'm glad that y'all working it out. The light skin and green eyes can only go so far. You right about that? Lady Pooh said my cutoff game is top notch. Okay. You said Temu and Shein price increased effective April 25th. No, I didn't hear that. Look look here, Sheen. Me playing no bullshit because I order a lot of stuff from Sheen. You said they have been all over my timeline. Yes. I'm glad they're getting exposed because that shit is hot. So you know what? Next, y'all see me with some of the designer. Telling y'all up front, DH Gate. There's no way I'm giving nobody no more $2,000 for shit. $2,500. You said Timo. I ordered one time from Timo, be honest. But I love Sheen and Fashion Nova and TikTok Shop. Yeah, she went after Lisa. You said Lisa Rachel's husband too. Oh, I didn't hear that one, Deborah. I didn't hear that one. Mm-mm. Oh wow. Well, she must be hard up for some money or something, y'all. She going after all these she going after all these people. Husband, that don't make no sense. Let me see. She must trying to she must trying to get back up, get back on her feet and find her another rich man. That's the only thing I can think of. Now, y'all, you said I order from Amazon a great deal. Yeah, I order from them too. I order from Amazon a lot. You said my Sheen card is overflowing. Look here, Sheen, don't be playing no damn games here. Where is this other one at? Wait a minute, let me look at this other one here. And Tyler Perry said he is not GAY. He said he wants y'all to stop saying it. He said, y'all can call him up. Tyler Perry said, y'all gonna quit running around here saying he GAY. He tired of the shit. Okay? Tyler Perry said, stop calling him that. Tyler Perry done told y'all to stop calling him that. He said if he was GAY, he would tell y'all.
Going on about my relationship status, let me make it clear to you all. I'm not gay. For those of you spreading rumor, Jala Kelly, because you find out I'm gay, that's a big lie.
Because I saw you at a Diddy party, Tyler. And you were having a glorious time.
And if you must know, we're still working together, so enough with the rumor. And if you have interest in me to figure out I'm straight, kindly text me directly, and I'll make out time to reply thank you.
I need him to tell me what happened to my friends. And I don't care how long it's been since I talked to them. They will always be my friends. Always. Tim and Durrett and Lamont Rucker were not the same after they went on camera with Tyler Perry. Christian, I think you can tell me why.
Rumor that have been going on about my relationship status, let me make it clear to you all. I'm not gay. For those of you spreading rumor, Jala Kelly, because you find out I'm gay, that's a big lie.
Because I saw you at a Diddy party, Tyler. And you were having a glorious time.
And if you must know, we're still working together, so enough with the rumor. And if you have interest in me to figure out I'm straight, kindly text me directly, and I'll make out time to reply thank you.
I need him to tell me what happened to my friends. And I don't care how long it's been since I talked to them. They will always be my friends. Always. Tim and Durrett and Lamont Rucker were not the same after they went on camera with Tyler Perry. Christian, I think you can tell me why.
rumor that have been going on about my relationship status.
Now, she trying to say that these people, you said you believe Jaguar? Okay. You said you better check out before April 25th. Jaguar Wright is missing? When did she come missing? I didn't know Jaguar Wright was missing, y'all. You said you hope nobody released a secret tape, TP. You said Eddie has a new woman now, and she looks better than Nicole. Okay. Yeah, check out before April the 25th, Lady Pooh. You said Nicole Kamara Cassie was an ex-worker to the lead and were referring these younger generations. I don't have no empathy for them. Okay. All this on here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Alleged. Tyler Perry said he's not gay, y'all. Excuse me. He's not G-A-Y, y'all. He said if you would like to talk to him direct, text him or call him, he will carve off time to talk to y'all. So he wants y'all to stop it. He wants everybody to stop with the rumors. He is not G-A-Y. He wants you guys to stop it. Just saying. This, I ain't said it, he said it. Tyler Perry said stop saying that he's G-A-Y. Okay? And Jaguar Wright. I did not know she was missing, guys. Maybe they put her under protective custody. Just saying. Maybe that's why we ain't seen her. Maybe she's under protective custody. Because she's been, running around here spilling the beans on a lot of people. So maybe that's it. That's the only thing I can think of. Let me know in the chat what y'all think. All right, guys. We've been on here for almost 3 hours. 2 hours and 58 minutes to be exact, guys. Now, if you guys are not subbies, think about becoming a T-Drop or a subscriber. Think about becoming a member to support the channel. And y'all get all the goods before anybody else as well. And also, I want you guys to have a happy Easter. I'm going to get out of here. I got to go put on some food here. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Also, like the video, share the video. Also, if you have not checked out my other videos from yesterday, please go over and watch those and give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I need to stay in the algorithm. Oh Lord, this cup water is kicking in. But I need to stay in the algorithm. Am I saying that right? Y'all know what I mean. But I'm going to go down here and cook, you guys. Enjoy, you guys, Easter. Oh, wait a minute. Deborah said, wait a minute. Deborah said, well, good. I'm going to call Tyler Perry and find out why all the Queens men will drop $5. Okay. All right, Deborah. Let us know if you get through to him. Let us know what he say. All right, guys. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Please hit the thumbs up. If you didn't hit it up on your way in, hit it on your way out. And I thank each and every one of you guys for coming over to the live, spending time with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Easter, everyone. Good night. You said season 5? Okay, Deborah. All right, Deborah. Okay. All right, guys. Good night, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. Good night.